in the night. We heard lightning and thunder, and it rained. We got 0.8 of an inch of rain in the night, and we have no idea how much snow. It came with such a wind that, and it was so wet and cold. Visibility was 0. Right in this area was probably some of the biggest loss. Hugh went out. He went with the tractor up to the butte, and I thought, well, he's going to check all the pastures to the south and so on. And they came back after dark, and I said, well, what did you find? And he said, we didn't get any further than the butte.
By Friday morning, it was starting to snow and wind was coming up, and we worked with some of the groups of cattle and got them in protection and checked them out. And by noon, it was tough enough, so you best not go out anymore. So we didn't get to some of the cattle. They weren't able to find shelter in their summer pasture, and eventually they started drifting, and it took its toll. We buried 189 head, and 5 of those were the hired man's. And until we got out there, didn't realize the extent of the loss.
It was really hard on Hugh because those are not just cows out in the pasture, they're cattle that he's raised and watched all their progress on their calves and kept the best for all the years that I've been here. So it was really hard on him.
The side draws off the main draws is what caught them, because they were perpendicular to the way they were traveling. One bunch stood against the fence, and they were waiting for me. I think the cold rain to start with the wind, chilled them pretty bad. Snow got too deep, hard for them to travel. They just got down and couldn't keep going. They run out of energy. It's just the size of it.
They found a heifer. I think they said all they saw was the ear. They dug out that heifer calf, and she just laid there, and there was a couple others, live ones around, and after a while she got up and walked away. So every once in a while there was some bright spot.
It wasn't necessarily where you had them. It's just the way they got caught. Some people lost cattle right in the corral. But it'll turn around. We'll get by.
It wasn't the financial as much as it was grieving over losing our animals. We're at the place in our life where finances aren't that important. We worked hard all our lives, and money isn't as important as some other things.
Being established, we'll survive, but I'm concerned about the younger ranchers who's trying to buy a place and get a bunch of cattle put together. We're going to have to help them what we can. And I'm pleased to see a lot of local effort. There's no way they can take care of all of the loss monetarily, but if it can just keep them going till give them the courage and the fortitude to go on. They've got the guts to do it. They just need a little help.
The boy from Marshall, Minnesota said, "I can't believe you people." I said, "Well, the Lord's in control, and we've been through a lot, and we can do this."
Well, we're an optimistic bunch, I guess, or we wouldn't be here. We're also kind of proud and independent, so sometimes it's hard to accept help. But you got to know when that time is. You got to know how to give. You got to know how to receive. Yeah, I'd like to give some young guy that bunch of cows we lost. We'll grow back. We may not grow back to where we were, but I think the genetics are deep enough that we can build back and keep on going. When things like this happen, and they will happen, if you're going to be in it long enough, it's going to happen. And it's just another chapter in the book, another page in life. If you're going to keep on going, you got to take what comes, buck up, and do the best you can. My dad used to say, things got tough. He'd say, "Never give up till you're dead."
We're expecting another snow tonight. The forecast is a foot of snow with 50-mile-an-hour winds coming tonight, so the men are out trying to get things in a good place.
Everybody will probably be preparing for that next blizzard for the next 10 years. So no, you just keep your eye on the weather and do what needs to be done, and take good care of the stock and the land, and that'll take care of you.
Hugh's most happy when he's out feeding those cows some hay, so I don't think we'll go anywhere. I've heard him say, "Not until we have to."
They know the sound of this pickup. I come down here to feed him the other day with a different pickup. They wouldn't even look at me.